Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Morgan. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. How you doing? How's it going? Today I'm doing a frequently asked questions video about the ALANI Nutrition Balance Supplement. So I know I said my last video was going to be my last video, but I have gotten more questions about this thing than literally anything else. So I figured I'd just make a frequently asked questions video to cover all of the questions that I'm asked all the time. First question, most frequently asked question, is absolutely stemmed from the fact that it says 30 on the front of the bottle. So the question is, how many servings are in a bottle? How long does a bottle last? A lot of people know that a serving size of this is 4 capsules, and they see this 30 on the front of the bottle and they think that it means that there are 30 capsules in this bottle. No, there are 30 servings in this bottle, so there are 120 capsules. If my math is right, which I just did it in my head, so it could be wrong because I'm not good at math. But anyway, there are 30 servings in this bottle, so it does last for a month, okay? And the second most frequently asked question is, do you take all 4 pills at once or do you spread them out across the day? It says on the back to, as a dietary supplement, take 4 capsules with morning meal. That's how I use it. I don't know how it would work if you cut it up across the day, like if you took 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. I'm sure that they didn't, whatever studies or trials they did with it, I'm sure they did it with these directions in mind. I don't know if they split them up like that. I don't know what would happen if you used that or if you did that way, but I take 4 in the morning with my breakfast. So there are 30 servings in a bottle. It lasts you a month. Each serving is 4 capsules, and you should take them in the morning with breakfast. Or if you don't take them in the morning, take them at the same time every day. You know what I'm saying? Like if you always take them with dinner, take them with dinner. If you always take them with breakfast, take them with breakfast. Make sure they're split up 24 hours and that you're taking them consistently 24 hours apart. How much does it cost? So this is easily found out on the website, but it's $50, 50 US dollars per bottle. How long did it take me to see results? So everyone is different. I've seen accounts of people saying that they saw super great results within 2 weeks. I've seen people say that it took them months. For me personally, I would say that it probably took like 6 or 7 weeks. I bought 2 bottles to begin with, and I was like, okay, if it does anything with me if it does anything to me within this time frame, then I will continue to repurchase it. I am a huge skeptic. I didn't think it would work. I was like, I'm gonna give it 2 months because I know it won't work sooner than that. But it did. It definitely started working before my second bottle was up, but I know that it did not start working, or I didn't see results from it before the first month's bottle was up, because I remember being like, I don't know, do I want to continue? But I'd already bought the bottle, so I chose to continue. And I'm glad that I did, because I'm like, what, on my 6th bottle now? I don't know what bottle number I'm on. I've lost count. But it took a while for me to see results. I was not one of those 2-week people, and I have seen people say that it took upwards of 3 months for them to see results. So everyone is different in that regard, but me personally, I would say 6 or 7 weeks. Another question I get is, will this work for me? Like, people DM me on Instagram about this probably more than anything else, and the answer that I have is, I don't know if it'll work for you. I mean, it works. It seems to work for a lot of people, or yield results to a lot of people, but I'm sure that there are a sizable amount of people who've bought this who it has done nothing for. So that is completely subjective. I have no way of determining that for you. It has worked well for me. I am a big fan of it, but whether or not it will work for you, I really don't know. Some less frequently asked questions, but questions that are still asked nonetheless, are as follows. Did it increase your anxieties? No, this has had no effect on my anxiety either way. It has not made me less anxious, and it has not made me more anxious, but I will tell you that I am not the average person with the average levels of anxiety. So if you're just a normal human being dealing with normal anxiety things and you don't have like a clinical anxiety diagnosis, maybe this will affect you one way or the other. I really don't know. I don't even know if it makes claims in that direction, but people do ask me about that, so I figured I'd touch on it. I don't feel like it's affected me in any way in that realm. Has it done anything to my cycle? Like, has it made my periods later or sooner or more balanced? I feel like in the first video I made about this, I said that I felt like it had made them more regular, because initially I did kind of think that, but I've come to think that that's not true. So I'm gonna say that it has had no effect on my period whatsoever. I've always been pretty regular, to be completely fair. My cycles are between 28 and 31 days long, and they still are. So I'm gonna say that this has had no effect on that, just because it hasn't made me miss a period. It hasn't made me super late. It hasn't made me super early. Like, it hasn't, I've noticed nothing in that realm. Has it increased my heart rate? No. Apparently there's like a, I don't know, someone mentioned that there was like a stimulant in this. I'm not super well versed on ingredients and things like that, so I don't really know which one that is or anything like that. But no, I've noticed no difference in my heart rate, both like resting or when I'm working out. So that's my answer for that. And that's really it. Those are all of the questions that I get the most frequently that I can think of off the top of my head. And yeah, I hope that if you've had a question for me in the past, it was answered here. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.